Hi everyone, I hope that you are doing well and have enjoyed your day. We're going to do a reading, the most important thing that you need to know. And so for any given person, for the collective, we will be looking at this energy. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you're new, my name is Shannon. I'm glad to have you. Welcome to my channel. I look at all kinds of stuff. My channel could be a little bit different than what you're used to, but if you stick around, you'll just learn me as we go. I'm in love with the spirit of truth, and I would get up and fight for truth's sake in a very fierce way, and so I'm known on my channel to roar at it. But anyway, I look at criminal activity most of the time, so you will hear information on this channel that could be disturbing, so just buckle up. You will get scripture here because it is found in the tarot. If you didn't know that, yes, it is here. All the high arcana can be found in the Psalms, and so I keep all 10 of the commandments. It's written upon my heart. I am connecting with the only wise king of the universe. People call him the universe. He is divine, but his name is Jehovah Elohim, and I'm his, he's mine, he's yours if you follow him. He's just beautiful energy, and I love him, and I fear him. I walk with him. I connect with him on my readings. I love the HaMashiach, his son that walked among us in the flesh, which is Yeshua, and outside Jehovah there is no Yeshua, there is no salvation. So this is who I confess, this is who I am, but I don't have any churchy kind of mindsets. I'm just for the truth. I do use homemade decks, the runes, tarot. I just let the spirit speak expressively. I use phonics. Whatever's coming through my spirit any given time is what you will get on this channel. So anyway, welcome if you stay. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, and all of that. Yehovah, come on in here, and by way of Yeshua, the great HaMashiach, what is the most important thing for the collective in the right now moment that we need to be aware of, that we need to know, that we need to understand? So I just did another reading, and there were two victory cards there. The Chariot was there, and the Six of Wands was there for a victory. We have some type of communication that will be very skillful, that is coming to lay down new, if somebody's getting a victory in the truth, then this positive, then this is very skilled energy with the magician to come forward to lay a new foundation. The most important thing that you need to know is that you have everything that you need to produce something here. Okay. The most important thing that you need to know is that a very difficult situation is also ending. Okay. Some people, the most important thing that you need to know is that some people need a physician. Okay. Because they have balancing issues. This is a balancing card. Trying to pull down my mind. I need self-control. If somebody, is a manipulator, then for some people, there's a manipulator around. Okay, the most important thing that you need to know is there's something that's been very backstabbing here with the Ten of Swords. Somebody has some type of a recovery that they need because there's an addictive energy. Then this card on, in this deck talks about somebody who has an addiction problem. Most important thing that you need to know. They might be smart and stuff like that, but there's balancing situations out here. There's some type of, what does this card say? You're ready, and you have the resources or the ability to manifest them. So, this is something that is, that's positive out here. Some type of communication is here about some death situation that's also coming forward for some of you all. It's the most important thing that you need to know. There was some type of situation around it that was backstabbing within that death ordeal. There was a war here. Something about somebody's vehicle is also here involved. That the law would be here as well. There's, man, what is this card? This is the Tower. The most important thing that you need to know is there's some type of life-changing jolt within some ordeal. All this is air, and I'm going to take this in the Hebrew. This is a cutting implement, a sword. Then there'd be like all kinds of swords out here. Of course, the magician card has, every element, but we've got some type of a jolt here. Because there's something backstabbing or something, connected to death issues or addictions out here. at the same time, we got a victory, people. If you're in the upright, if you've been already dealing with that, then a difficult situation is ending now. Even if somebody had died through the ordeal. I had a rehab center come out today, and it came out the other day as well in one of my readings. I think it may have been an offline reading. But if somebody has addictions and they need to go to a rehab center, then something like that would be here. We would have the Aleph head, which is the letter A, and the tower is the Ein that's spelled with an A. So I had nothing but a drunk come out twice today. This is balancing situations here. This is the letter Z. Then something's here around something. Something's known. Something will be communicated or has been communicated that has caused the tower to come down or will come down. Okay, but there's some type of a victory here for somebody within doing that in some type of a positive way. Even if something for somebody else ends up being a destruction for them, if they've got an addiction, they need help. There is some type of a judgment here. With the so a boss could be here. The letter R is here. And something's being blown up. Okay, again, communication is here. The most important thing that you need to know. Somebody coming back around. Okay, children, parents are here. Nostalgia. Okay. This is a forgiveness as well. Marital situations are here with the Hierophant. Okay. Hospitals. We have a physician in a hospital. We have somebody who, has had some type of a disaster around some ordeal because there's bouncing situations and there's some type of a judgment, an evaluation. We've got society real big out here. This is a public recognition here. I apologize for my lighting, people. It just is what it is. It really is. Let's see if I can. No, that ain't gonna work very good. Communication is here. Okay, and this is also an investigation card. I just did another reading, and legal FBI was there watching something. We have the eye right there. This go back to FBI. Okay, so we got legal matters. This is a law card as well. There's some type of communication. Okay, and then somebody also can go to jail for something for some people. We also have a divorcee here involved in something, or the law, or something medical is here. Okay, if you are dealing with somebody who has back issues, then the 10 of Swords can also go to that. Somebody's really in their mind. There's addictions out here. The most important thing that you need to know is there's some type of a travel. Okay, for some of you all going on, quick communication. 88, that's tower energy. It's the 16th high arcana is here. There's a significant life change here within some ordeal. This is the most important thing that you need to know. Children, for some of you all, are involved within that. Spiritual mentors, teachers, morals and ethics. The letter H is out here. This sexual ordeals. This is marital situations. This is your genitals, secret sex. Something's being blown up, known about it. Okay. Then we have the H and the R. You could work for your HR department as well, since we have boss issues out here. We also have a whore out here. The mountain just keeps coming out, man, today. Obviously, people, if there's been a war, there's obviously somebody that has been manipulative. There's some type of enemy that's out here in a very big way. There's been blockages. This is a challenge. This is a danger. Obviously, somebody died, man. This is a significant life change, man. With the tower coming out here, it's just paradigm shift within something really big. Okay, if somebody took a trip to the mountains, because I've seen that mountain card come out over and over and over today. Just something is huge with it. Okay, there's the lady. Seen her a couple times today now as well. This is a significant person, and so something's happened to this lady, or this for some people that will be the case, and for some people this lady's done something, okay, around some ordeal. Okay, this is your subconscious mind. This is a younger person for some people. This is your mother for other people. This is a friend. This is your partner. This could be a spiritual leader, or, you know, a wife to a spiritual leader could also be here. We have the occult here as well. So whatever's taking place is this person's dealing with somebody who's got addictions, or some people, this is the person that has an addiction. It's got bouncing issues. This person's an enemy for some people. Okay, around some ordeal. You're dealing with exes. If this person's dealing with their ex, or their ex is dealing with them because they're some type of an enemy, a blockage, a barrier, a danger that's been around some ordeal. Something with this person in the mountains is also here. It's a significant person involved in some ordeal that's gone on. Something's known about it. This is knowing something. Knowing that somebody also has something here. Okay, and I communicate, I balance, I feel as well as here, and I know it, and something's being seen within the ordeal. Something's been created, it's being blown up. Okay, I've seen the clouds over and over and over today as well. That's interesting. Obviously, if we're dealing with, you know, internet towers and stuff like that, things being thrown up in the cloud, then so be it. This is has been a dilemma, because there has been some type of a blockage here. There's been an enemy here. There's been somebody who's got addictions here. Whatever they have been, if this is a whore, for some people this is a freaking whore involved, or somebody's dealing with their ex that has whored around and did some stupidness. The clouds is a confusion card. If it's something happened on a cloudy day or it was raining, then it was there. This is something that has been hidden. This is, I'm blurred. I'm distorted. Something's unclear to me around some ordeal. But yet, this is knowing in a very big way when the tower comes out. I just did the other reading, and the anchor came out as well. Okay, and we had the fox there, and so, you know, fox anchor. The president of the United States came out in that reading as well. This is a burden. There's been a burden here, people. There has been, because something's been so backstabbing. Something's been so manipulative. There's been this nothing but a freaking war that's gone on in a very big way. The most important thing you need to know is all this information. Somebody needs a physician. And somebody needs the great physician, man, and that's Yehovah. Physician, heal thyself, because our mind is very powerful, people. It is very powerful. You get your mind upon Yehovah. He keeps you in perfect peace. You won't be clouded. You won't have no blockages, okay? I just heard somebody has an aneurysm. We have a physician. We have a hospital here. We have a blockage. We have the mind space and cloudiness. This is the head area, the head, the man, the boss, the chief, as it represents the head. And the tower will show the head part being knocked out. Somebody got an aneurysm. If it's this lady or something, I'm not sure. I just heard aneurysm, okay? There's also, so I'm going to read the cards now that came out. We'll get on with these. Fraud issues have been here, okay? A child saw what happened within some ordeal. Somebody has been very controlling and jealous within their behaviors. Okay, well, I just seen the bear, and that's a jealousy card that was in my other reading just a minute ago as well. And jealousy came out for the next couple of days for the Cardinal Fixed and Mutable Sun readings. They're down below if you missed those. There is a mistress here. If this person's been a mistress to somebody, then so be it. If they were married and were upright, and they're, you know, husband, if that was an air sign or not, or now they're divorced and they've been going through something that's just caused some type of a significant change or something like that, then somebody had a mistress, and I can read that way as well, okay, within some ordeal. There's also a queen out here. Okay, the President of the United States came out in this bigger deck today a couple of times. It just came out in that other reading, and it came out in an offline reading. Now it's coming out in this deck. Something about the president is here. If this is the vice president, okay, that's we need to lift up our leadership, people. We really do. Then something with society is here, okay. And the Aleph head in the Hebrew is somebody who leads clans of people. Somebody's known out here. All right, something about the president. It just come out today, over and over, okay? Jehovah says graceful and higher graces for you today. You got to walk in the truth, man. If something's happened and somebody's getting some type of a victory within some ordeal that's went down finally and it's ended, this difficult situation is now finally ended, then there's higher graces out here for us. There's been secrets around some ordeal. Well, no more. This is known information. When the tower comes out, there's some type of blown up, everybody waking up to something here. It ain't secret anymore. Something ain't secret anymore. There's something that's over. There's a victory here. Obviously, somebody has been very secretive. There's a movie star that's involved in some ordeal. The tower energy goes back to the 11th house. They hold the star. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend. Well, we have blockages. We have enemy. We have somebody who's just been in a war and has manipulated some stuff. This goes on and talks about how they're going to be turned turned over to the furnace, because Jehovah's going to come and he's going to gather up all those people in his kingdom that offend people and throw them out of the earth, because we don't want the stupidness anymore, people. We just don't. The righteous are going to shine like the sun, and the wicked are going to be, just burn. However he's gonna manifest that thing spiritually, mentally, emotionally, whatever that is. They're just gonna burn themselves up in anger and die, or however that thing has to happen, because people don't want to face the truth. They just want to go crazy within some stuff, and so be it. Jehovah's gonna remove the wicked out of the way. Somebody says they were forced to do something, whatever that is. Yeah, if you're forced to hurt somebody else, that you're in error. You're just in error, okay? Something about a black leather jacket is here. We have global conflicts and foreign policies and things like that, globalism stuff out here. Well, we have the president out here, whatever all that is. Somebody with the large family is involved here. That's the Aleph head in the Hebrew, represents somebody who has a large family, okay? A very strong leader, a very skillful leader would be out here. If that's in the upright, that's beautiful conversation. It's somebody who's very skilled at what they do. For Jehovah will not cast off his people, neither will he forsake his inheritance. The reading that I just did, somebody had your inheritance was there. And we that belong to Jehovah, we are his inheritance, okay? We have the second letter of Jehovah's name out here, and Yeshua is our high priest, and we're called kings and priests in the earth, okay? And he's not going to forsake his inheritance, but judgment, we have the judgment card right here, shall return unto righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow it. A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones. I had something else that came out today about a virtuous woman. When she opens her mouth, it will be in the law of kindness would be there. Well, somebody is virtuous for some people, and some people have caused shame and rottenness like bones upon their husbands, I guess. I guess it is what it is. And if you're able to get some counseling and to fix something and come out of some ordeal and be some type of a teacher from that place, then great. The Jehovah's in the business of restoring people, man. He just is. Somebody's got an aha moment out here. So the R, the H, two A connections, a Z is out here. A K is also appearing out here. Actually, there's three A's showing itself out here. What else do you want to bring out here, Jehovah? I thank you for ending things that have been so hard on people, Jehovah. And so if somebody was forced to do something, this is an employee card. I think I want to say this is like third time I've seen this card jump out today as well. This is a single female though as well, but it is an employee card. It is something that's uncharted out here, especially if somebody's got a little laid new foundation because there's been an enemy around some situation, but it's over. There is a victory out here within something. Somebody said, I was forced to do it. This is about you're going to be submissive to me type of stuff, okay, as well. So just for some type of conversation, confirmation energy out here, then that's here. But we do have the servant card out here. You are dealing with a housekeeper that came out in that other reading, or a cleaner or a maid or something like that, then that's also here. The dog also came out. This is good news, people. This is good news. This is loyalty situations as well. You know, obviously some people haven't been, but this card represents some type of good news, especially if something's just been backstabbing. Regardless if it's hard to hear, it's still good news that something's over now. Okay? This is a yes card. So is the Chariot for me as a reader. We have 2 yeses out here. So if you had a question, there's a yes out here. If somebody's dog is prevalent within something, then somebody's dog is. That's somebody's friend, or somebody is a friend, or was, or failed to be, or whatever that has been. The house is here. This somebody's soul or their spirit. It's your home, it's residence, it's home security, it's projects. It's also can go back to inheritances as well. The crazy card is here. Well, we already know that some people are crazy. They got mental issues going on because of some things that's taken place. It's also a recovery card, though. And it's good news that, you know, somebody needs to recover. Then we have somebody who has addictions and they need recovery. They need to go to the hospital. They need to go to a rehab center because we got AA energy out here. We had nothing but a drunk stuff come out, whatever that is, whatever kind of drugs that somebody has been on. The most important thing that you need to know, there's some type of recovery for some of you all, for a forgiveness back here as well. Okay, so if somebody's been in nostalgia in their mind, this is mental stuff, this is spiritual stuff, this is physical stuff with this card. And somebody was haughty, then they were haughty. Jehovah says that haughtiness shows itself in the heart of man before destruction. The Tower is here. He keeps his eye on the proudful to bring it down, he says. So we have scripture showing up here, showing it up in pictures, and it's here. This is a show off. Somebody has just been nothing but a freaking show off around some ordeal, and they've been haughty. Then I guess that's what's showing with this card. It's brought a destruction around some situation. It's brought something that's just been so hard, and it's just weighed some things down in a very big way, causing war. Travel is here. We've got travel here as well. Okay, well, this is also a harmonious change somewhere. This is some type of a reward that's going to come to you and I, okay? Especially if things have been stolen, man. It's going to be returned. This will come out, people. Until next time, shalom.